The new Days Gone challenge is crazy in a good way. We namely have to drop off survivors and some familiar characters in a golf cart, the one from Tucker from the Hot Springs camp, and it's really a ton of fun to do. I will tell you everything you need to know in this video and share some tips and tricks on how to get the gold rank for this challenge as well. Would of course be awesome if you could leave a like on the video as it shows your support, and let's go. It's really as fun as it looks. You got an unlimited boost so you can ride extremely fast from point A to point B, and that's also the goal. Be a taxi for all the survivors in the camp or that are close by, and the faster you go, the happier these people are and the more points you will get. You already have to think about parking the cart close to the, let's call it, customer, because that will give you some extra points too, and you then immediately see where you need to drop off this person, and if you do that very fast, then they are happy, and then you get 5 extra seconds on the timer, and also points towards a sub challenge that gives you more points in the end. And you see that they are happy thanks to the happy meter that slowly drains as you go. It then goes to neutral if you aren't fast enough, but it can also go to unhappy if you are really slow, and then you do not get extra seconds when you finally bring them to their location. Hitting the freakers on the road also gives you some extra seconds and counts towards a sub challenge for extra points too, but it will slow you down or cause you to make a maybe weird turn you would normally not do, so then you will likely not make it to the drop off point with a happy customer. So you really want to balance it out. Sometimes go for the happy customer and sometimes just hit all the freakers on the road. And these customers that you gotta pick up can also be enemies like rippers. I even found a Nero employee once who I had to bring to a helicopter, and I really like it that fun things like that are present in this mission and that it sometimes makes extra sense to drop the person off at that location, with a survivor sometimes jumping on a motorcycle and then riding away with a friend. It's a free challenge. I would totally say try it out. I got the gold reward for this one in like 45 minutes. Some key tips would be to always try and park close to the customer so you always have those extra seconds, those extra points. Try and always hit the freakers that you come across, even if that means that you do not get a happy customer. The 2 extra seconds that you get from hitting a freaker is just nice, and it of course counts towards that sub challenge. So try and hit the freakers the first time you see them, but if you miss them, then don't worry, because there will always be a time that you ride that road again and you can try and hit that freaker again. I would also be pretty careful with the boost. As I said, it is unlimited, so it's very nice to hold down that button all the time, and that is totally needed for the longer distances. But in smaller areas or sometimes in the mountainy terrain, it can be smarter to not use your boost and just carefully drive so you don't hit anything. Also, do not boost when you are close to a drop-off point, because then it will take more time before you come to a full stop. And you cannot drop off a customer when your wheels are still turning, and this can sometimes make the difference between a happy and a neutral customer. And after you dropped someone off, you immediately want to look at your mini-map for new customers to pick up nearby. That is really an easy way to see where they are. And then just repeat this and drive as fast but carefully as you can to get the gold medal for the Dead Don't Ride challenge. And by the way, fun fact, this was reportedly the code name for the game, or actually the name they wanted to go with before Days Gone. So it's cool to see this name appear in a challenge now. There will be 6 more of these challenges coming to Days Gone in the next 6 weeks. Every week on Friday a new one will appear in the challenge menu that you can access via the main menu. You need an internet connection though to see them appear. Subscribe for everything on Days Gone. When we got a new update coming to the game or a new challenge, I will totally cover that here, so totally subscribe to stay up to date. Like this video to support the channel, and check out my previous video on a big Days Gone update that added Uncharted 4 items to the game. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.